My interpretation of the artwork is that it serves two purposes. The first one, as a depiction of the place and context that it was lived during the 1789 State Journal. The second one, it is intended to show how exhausted the third state was to hear the endless speeches of the parliament. The king, as you can see, is located at the top of the painting with almost no light. This has the intention to show how involved was the monarchy at the time, at this crisis of the 18th century. And meanwhile, the black dressed citizens, the people that were the most affected, are waiting at the ceremony that lasted for hours for an answer of how the state will manage to get out of the situation that were at this crisis. And it is to notate that the clergy, the nobles, and the parliament show almost no sign of interest. This is because they were the least affected in comparison to the third state that was almost suffering of famine. The French society has always been different from the Mexican. At the time, Mexico was a colony, while France, on the other hand, was a colonizer. This difference is fundamental because this meant that Mexico dealt more frequently with separation amongst various groups, while France could be typecast as a single one. This key factor made a difference in the basis for our constitution. That's why Mexico specifically searched for a union in the Plan of Iguala of 1821. Finally, it has long been the struggle for representation at parliaments, such as the one of France, Britain, and at some point of history, when it was a colony, the United States. I feel compassion for the people that lived during these times, but still, up to this day, the monarchy has shown its weakest points. On November 7, 2023, the King of Great Britain, Charles I, gave a speech about rising living costs and inflation, all while he was surrounded by gold cover and diamond jewelry. Personally, I think in the case I live during these times, my liberty will be on follow and almost attacked. The king is supposed to show the best will and judgment. However, even nowadays, the gap between nobility and the lower class citizens is clear.